Hey guys, welcome back to Husband and Wife Cooking Channel. Now, today is 4th of July, so we're gonna make something special. So what we are making is we're making a chicken tikka bowl instead of chicken kebab bowl. This is sort of like chicken kebab bowl, but it's an Indian version, and chicken kebab is usually, it's a Persian version. So we're making chicken tikka bowl. So the ingredients we need is we need some basmati rice. You can take any rice. So I've soaked 1 cup of rice in the bowl for last 20 minutes, and I've marinated some chicken. It's very simple. So I just put some turmeric in it, like pinch of turmeric and pinch of black pepper and half lemon juice and salt and some red pepper, red chili powder. That's it, simple. And we have some hummus. We've been eating hummus, so we have some hummus you can eat. You can add any kind of chutney, any kind of sauce you want, your favorite sauce. And we have some garbanzo bean chickpea powder flour, which I've already sorted it, so it's been roasted. And we have red pepper, red chili powder, which is like paprika. And then we have some yogurt, so it's like one tablespoon of yogurt here, which is kind of like Greek yogurt or hung yogurt. And then we have some red bell pepper, we have some red onion, then we have some green bell pepper, and then we have some lettuce for salad, and we have some tomatoes, and we have lemons. So let's get started and then start making it. Let's start marinating it. So it was already marinated, but as I told you, there was only like a few ingredients. I'm gonna add the rest of the ingredients here, which usually we add later on. So I have some paprika here. We also call it Kashmiri mirch. So this Kashmiri mirch is added, and this chickpea flour powder, which was roasted. So I'm gonna add that. It's already added. So this is basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to give it a thick paste so that the chicken can hold all that spice. So I'm gonna start mixing it with some spatula. I have a spatula here. You can use hand, you can use spatula, either way it's good. Just mix it well. That's the whole idea. Mix it as much as you can, so that way it's completely mixed up properly. Make sure mix it well. I'm emphasizing on this. Mix it well. The more you mix it, the more the chicken is gonna grab all the spices and all the mixture. It's very simple. We're trying to make a simple recipe, not trying to make a complicated one, so anybody can make it. Even the kid can make it. As you can see, it's been properly mixed up, and it looks little red now because before it wasn't mixed up properly. Now it's mixed up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it for next 20 minutes, which is more than enough to marinate, and then we'll start putting this on the skewers. So we already started making the rice process. So the water is already boiled, and we're gonna add some salt and some turmeric to give it a yellow color. You can avoid it if you don't have turmeric. I mean, it's not necessary, but if you have, it's okay. And we can use white rice too, so it's not a problem. Just use whatever ingredients you have at home. So I'll let it boil for like 5 seconds and then put the rice in it. So we're gonna put the rice in it, and we'll just let it cook until it's tender. So you don't have to cook it like a lot. I mean, you can cook like, if it is like 80% done, we're just gonna strain it, and that's it. Not too much work. So that takes around 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. And keep checking your rice, because it depends the heat of your stove also. 15 minutes of every stove's heat is different. So let it go. You can see the rice is done. And how do you know when it's done? So when you break it, it should not have any kind of like a hard thing in it, like no hard white rice should appear. So it's done. We're just gonna strain it, and after straining it, we're gonna put some butter or desi ghee or some salt in it and leave it for let it rest for a couple of minutes until the kebabs are done. So you can see we have already strained the rice, and we're gonna add some butter in it. And I'm not adding any salt in it because I have already added it last time, and we don't need to add it more if your butter is salty. So I'm just gonna mix it well and leave it until the chicken tikka is done. So as you can see, the rice is done. I'm gonna start putting the veggies on the skewer. So I'll start with any veggie. I'm gonna start using you can use any kind of skewer. You can use the wooden sticks. You can take bamboo sticks. You can take whichever you have available. So I'm gonna put all of them at one time. So what I'm doing is I'm going to make one skewer for veggie, one for chicken. I'm not mixing them up because I have some vegetarian people at home. They don't like to eat with chicken, so I'm just gonna put them separately. So you can see the veggie skewer is done. I have some leftover veggies too. I'm gonna put them on wooden skewers actually. So, and then I'm gonna start putting the chicken on these skewers. So now we're gonna put the chicken in the skewers actually. So what you do is you just put them against the grain, or whichever way you feel comfortable. As you can see, the grill is ready. Just wanted to warn you, do not put this on the grill when it's not ready. So it has to be very hot, because then only it's gonna hold all the juices and stuff. And I'm gonna put the veggies also. So the grill is really hot, and we'll take it off when it's done. So this will take around 10 minutes because it's really hot, and we'll just leave it, and we have to apply oil on it later on. So you can see the veggies are done. They were done quickly because they are veggies, and I'm sure you can hear the 4th of July fireworks on the background too. So it's done. I'm just waiting for chicken to be done, and I can show you the chicken is getting done. You're supposed to apply some oil on it. So I've applied some oil, and it's already 5 to 6 minutes. Just gonna wait for like a couple of minutes, and it's done. You can see our chicken is done. So I'm just gonna take it off from the grill and going for the next process. So as you can see, the chicken is done. It's pretty much red, brown, a little bit char. So we're just gonna start making the bowl. Before that, there is a process. I'm gonna add some butter in it. I'm gonna put this chicken in the bowl and add butter, or if you have clarified ghee or something, you can add that too. So I'm gonna add some butter in it, and if you have ghee, you can add ghee also. So I have this butter here. I've added a little bit of butter. I'm just gonna add a little bit of ghee. This will give us some richness and some smooth taste. And that's it. We'll start making the bowl. I'm just gonna start making the bowl. So what I'm doing I'm gonna put this on the start making a bed of the rice. So here you can take as much as rice you want. I'm just gonna start spreading it. You can spread it as much as you want, and start putting the veggies on it. You should make sure that rice is everywhere, and then put the chicken on the side. This chicken is here. Put some veggies on the side and some tomatoes. And I have some hummus. I'm gonna put some hummus on the side. If you want to see the recipe of the hummus, please see, there is a link. I'm adding the link on it. onto this video, and you can see there also. And my wife, she just made some yogurt dip with some garlic and salt, so I'm just adding that. So this way your rice is not gonna be, you know, too dry. And some salad here. So guys, if you like our video, I mean, try this. This is definitely a really healthy recipe, full of protein, full of nutrients. You can see, you know, you have carbs, protein, veggies. It's really healthy. And celebrate your 4th of July. And if you really like this video, please give us thumbs up, hit the ring bell button, and subscribe our channel. Thanks. Bye. Have a